Hi, my name is Shamika, and today's devotional topic we're going to discuss Jesus' crucifixion. This devotional text, Jesus' crucifixion, can be found in several of the texts within the Bible, which includes Matthew 27, 1 through 54, Mark 15, 1 through 40, Luke 23, 26 through 40, and John 19, 1 through 30. But before we jump into the devotional, I would like to first share about the word crucifixion. Crucifixion is defined as a person who is put to death by nailing or binding their hands and foot to a cross. In so many words, it provides a death that was slow and painful. According to historians, crucifixion was one of the worst, brutal, degrading, and humiliating ways to put to death. It was said that crucifixion was the Romans' favorite way to punish someone intended for the worst criminals. So when you think about that particular action, brutal, humiliation, criminal, put into the same essence or same context as Jesus, it's kind of weird because we know Jesus was sinless, he was perfect, and he committed no crimes, but he had to face the action of being humiliated, being brutally punished, nailed to a cross, all of those things that happened to him. So it's often wondered, if Jesus knew that these things were going to take place, why did he allow himself to be put through such torture, through such pain? Why would he allow himself to do that? And so, how I answer when the kids ask me this particular question, I always tell them, he did it for me and for you. He did it out of an act of obedience. Oftentimes, we may find ourselves in situations where we have to respond or we have to react, and we don't know truly what to do. And oftentimes, we may not respond godly, or we may respond in a negative way. And if you find yourself in such a situation, you can use Jesus' obedience and how he reacted and how he responded, even though he knew what Judas did and he knew what he was going to face, to help you respond, to help you react to situations that are going to come within your life. The Father's plan for the crucifixion of his son was motivated by the simple, hopeless conditions of mankind. In all essence, the crucifixion had to happen. It was an act of love. I know it's probably hard to see that and to understand that it was an act of love because of everything Jesus had to endure. But according to John 3:16, which states that, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever shall believe shall not perish but have eternal life." It helped us to see that love was the motivation for Jesus' crucifixion. So again, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you have to be obedient, where you need to respond or react when things are disturbing or things may be painful, try to use Jesus as a tool, use the crucifixion as a way to help you to get through those situations or even to journey through life because he is truly the representation of love. So that's all I have for you. Thank you.